LITE was established in 2016 and it got registered in 2018. It's an organization that does advocacy, lobbying for policy change, and community mobilizing. So as an organization, what we did was our strategy was called the Zero In, is still called the Zero In. And what we do is more of bottom to top other than top to bottom, meaning that we had to conduct needs assessments with funding from COC with the community that we serve, which is the lesbian, trans, and intersex community, because we wanted to understand the challenges that the community is experiencing. So after conducting the needs assessments, we realized priority areas that require intervention, because in those spaces, the community was talking about the challenges that they experience on their day-to-day life in terms of accessing health, in terms of unfair dismissal in the labor sector, in terms of accessing education, in terms of the stigma and discrimination that is experienced from the society at large. So for us, such kind of realization helped us in developing our thematic areas of concentration as an organization. And also, it also helped us in developing projects that should be targeted at eradicating challenges that people are experiencing in different stakes of life. So we conducted the needs assessments in Mzuzu, in Lilongwe, in Blantyre, and Zomba. And in all these spaces, we managed to meet up with about 500 people, because now people were just telling other people, and everybody was interested in sitting down and talking about the challenges that they experience in their day-to-day life, and how much they want to see change in Malawi, and how much everybody is interested in creating that inclusive environment for everybody. So in those spaces, we talked about a lot of things. We talked about our personal challenges that we have to go through each and every day, and people shared their life experiences. And in that way, as an organization, it helped us understand what is happening on the ground, understand who to target when we're conducting our projects. If it's violence, then who do we target? Should we target the police? Yes. If it's access to health, the healthcare workers require, they need to be sensitized on sexual orientation and gender identity, because even in such spaces, when people are seeking services from such spaces, they get the levels of stigma and discrimination that they do not want to face. So as an organization, it is now our role to go out there to start training the stakeholders on sexual orientation and gender identity, so that they should be able to provide friendly and kind services to the community that we serve. So the magical ingredient that pushed a lot of people to come through during the needs assessment is that LITE is the first organization in the country that is specifically framed to deal with issues affecting the lesbian, intersex, and the trans community. So it's throughout the years of the existence of Malawi, there hasn't been something of that nature where people are sitting down as a group and talking about the challenges that they experience. A lot of people deal with them in their house, and a lot of people were even surprised that a whole group of people came through, and it was a safe space, and those that felt alone felt that, well, there's more people, and they developed some form of networks, and that's like one of the things that we also wanted to do as an organization, because we see a lot of people suffer indoors, and a lot of people feel that they are alone. But with this kind of space, we realized that people came through, a whole lot of people came through as than expected, and I feel like people are just tired. They want to talk about the issues that they're affecting them. They want to voice out their needs, and they felt that this was the appropriate space without anyone judging them, without anyone finger pointing them. So that is one of the magical things that attributed a lot of people into coming into space. So after conducting the needs assessment, we have realized priority areas of intervention, and in that way, the reports, the challenges that we've gathered up from the community are going to assist us in developing a strategic plan, which is going to be functional for the next 5 years in dealing with the challenges that the community is experiencing.